Oh man, it is that time again. Hello and welcome to the stream, everybody. Hope you're enjoying that massive amount of battles all day long. That's 9 hours of battles, everybody. Oh man, I've been rocking them though, right? 30 minutes, been rocking them all day long. You guys have been getting tons of loot. We had a fail in there somewhere. Not enough units down, everybody. Make sure to put down as many units as you can. We're gonna go ahead and do another battle right here as well. There we go. Got here right at 1 second left. Look at you go, Will. Well, look at you go. Now we're going to go ahead and get into it, everybody. We're going to get into some new world here. Let me switch into my company chat there. We're going to get into that. And now, of course, one of the things they got going on today is we've got to go in and check out update 1.0.4, which actually is going to hit tonight. So we're probably going to cut it out a little early today and let them do their server transfer stuff because that's going to take a while. Now, I did get the patch notes on the server transfer and all of that, so we're going to take a look at that. They're going to return output rush and also server transfers. Now, we're not going to do it right away, everybody. We're going to let everybody else do that instead because that is a giant undertaking. So we're going to let them test it out again for the rest of this week. When we feel like it's rock solid and there isn't any major problems like people getting their characters deleted and things like that, then I will move my members to our new server. Because again, it is a giant undertaking. I have to kick everybody out of the guild. I have to tell them to make sure to get everything out of the auction hall and yada, 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 down the road. Now, I'll retain the faction that I'm in. I'll retain all my faction stuff. I'll retain my house and all of my equipment and all of that. And all the stuff in your bank. You retain all of that. But the two things that you lose out on is, of course, you being in a guild. You have to leave the guild, then transfer, then get in another guild over on the other side. And so on my end, it's even more work because I'm going to have to kick everybody out who is not out. Then I'm going to have to get out of the guild and then go to the other server, transfer that other server, and then recreate the guild over there, which is all going to be a giant undertaking in itself. And I'll probably do all the server transfer stuff offline to get that done. And again, if it goes just fine over the weekend, then we might start doing that next week. And I'll let everybody know ahead of time, of course, plenty of time ahead of time before we do any of that. I'll let you know what server we're going to be on and all of that stuff. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and play some games and get into some trouble, look at what the update is all about. Whatnot. We had some fun earlier playing some Satisfactory Update 5, doing some zooping, which was very fun. Started a new playthrough, starting off with some basics and going from there, which is a lot of fun as well. So let's go ahead and get this battle out of the way, and then we'll go ahead and get into some New World. Let's do it. To battle! Oh, and I see some more peeps in the chat there. We got Paul coming in, Rotisserie G, showing some love, bringing that love train in here. Let's go ahead and just fast run you guys. Try to finish out this 9 hours of battles here. Hopefully you guys get tons of loot. Oh, there we go. 72 peeps are replaced. Now we're going to get it going on. Get our battles in here. And we're going to check out the update as well. I need to get my retweet thingy going over here. There we go. I have the worst time remembering that. I have the worst time remembering anything, really. Anything at all. It's about a difficult. Click and click all that stuff. How we doing? Whoa! Oh, coming in with some heavy resistance. Let's go. Let's go. Get in there. Oh, man, that last battle, man, that was like down to like just a couple peeps at the end. But we still pulled it out, and we got that one too. All right, nice. All right, let's open that chest, give you guys some love. Let's see, Reaper, Rotisserie G, TARDIS, and Last Splash walk away with loot. And Godless Aussie also getting some stuff. And Rad, I'm calling you Rad for short, coming in, getting 18 kills, MVP of that round. Very nice. Let's see, where are we at here? We're going to do the blue chest next time. Let's go ahead and just clear out some of these extra skins and stuff. Now, this little side game we play called Stream Raiders. Pretty fun. We play it every 30 minutes or so, typically during the day. And sometimes I do battle modes where I keep on keeping on all day long for like 9 hours. We've been doing battles. And we also kind of check all of this stuff. Oh, candy swap. Oh, I forgot. That's right. We take all the candy and we swap it out. What am I at? 120. For various cool stuff. What can I get? I can get a chest. I can get the Bog Witch Mage for 100. Oh, it's all tempting. I'll save it up, see what I get later. Let's see if I've got any new scrolls here. Very rarely do I have any scrolls now because all my characters are getting up to max level, and thus it just shows me scrolls for my max level characters. So that's not good. Now, that's it for Stream Raiders tonight. We're going to go ahead and pick that up in the morning, or in the afternoon, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, with more Stream Raider battles. But let's go ahead and get back to some New World. Let's do that. All right, let's go ahead and clear that stuff out of there, and we're ready to get into update 1.0.4. Now, I'm hanging out in my house right over here, but I guess we could run over to the town board. Now, in Windswood here, did I pay my taxes? I can't remember. Did I pay my house taxes? House menu. Nope. I'll go in my house. Pay taxes. Did I pay them? 1 hour and 30 minutes left to pay my house taxes. All right, I'm paying them right now. Boom. Pay property taxes. That's called riding it right to the last minute, everybody. There we go. All right, exit. And there we go. So that's like 700 gold that I just had to pay on my house tax. That's okay. I make tons of gold. Run around doing quests and town boards and all of that other random stuff that I do. And I really haven't been working the auction hall very much, but I was at about 9,000. But again, every time I do these quests, I do get a whole bunch of stuff from turning those in and whatnot. So I usually just come up and see if I've got the stuff, and then I'm going to collect a little bit of that today. And while we're collecting that, we'll go ahead and talk about the update. So let's go ahead and get into that as well. Well, at least the global name lock has a use at last. Well, I think it's still stupid. I think it's still a dumb choice to globally lock people's names. It just makes people frustrated. It's not like I'm going to go to the European server or some other server other than the US East. So I think it's kind of dumb. So we need iron ore, and we need rawhide, and we need some timber and coarse leather. All right, well, let's first try any of our leather here. In linen. Can we make linen? We don't have any linen either. I gave all that. Or actually, I moved it. You know what? I should go and just grab some back. Or should I work the Morningdale one up here? Good question. Huh, where did I put my inn? Oh, maybe I still have it at first light? I thought I moved it. My house here. Oh, I moved it over here to Evanscale Reach. That's right. I moved it over there because we were fooling around over there. That's right. I love the look of Evanscale Reach, but they didn't have any tier 3 houses over there. So that kind of bummed me out from doing that over there. So I kind of feel like more like doing Morningdale. And we do need to get into these areas too. This is only level 41 through 50 and 51 through 60 here. And then, of course, this is a level 60 plus. These are some 65 portals up there. We're going to get into that. I do have a bunch of quests over here into the depths, which we're going to do tomorrow night. We're going to do that level 45 dungeon and have some fun there. I'm very tempted also here to go to Reekwater and start working on that maybe. Maybe that'd be something what we'll do. How to get to Reekwater, huh? How do we get there? I guess we'd have to go across here into there, which is right into a city. Huh. Yeah, or we can go to Weaver's Fen and run down. Now, my question is always, where is the highest level mobs in a zone? Right? Are the highest level mobs at the top of the zone? Or at the middle of the zone, or the bottom of the zone, or the corner of the zone, right? Like if you look at Windsward here, the highest level characters are in the upper right of this particular thing right here. They're in their 20s up here. So is Reekwater's highest level when I go straight in there? I'm going to be starting hitting 60s? Or are they over here or down here? Now, Kind of looks like it would be down here in this lower right-hand area. Now, don't tell me. You don't need to tell me. I'm just thinking out loud, everybody. That's what I think would be a good one there. Now, we had lots of fun last night doing Morningdale. What we did is we ran around as a PvP team. First, we had a battle royale against team members out here, some PvP duels for cash prizes, which the guild funded the cash prizes for my team, and they absolutely had a great time dueling it out. Then we ran and did some PvP missions, and we learned a bit about the markers are totally off in a bunch of different places. We ran around and we did a bunch of those quests, which was great. And that maxed out my rep in just a couple rounds, which is pretty crazy if you think about it. Holy mackerel. Let's go look at my faction rep over this way. I mean, just in a couple rounds, I went literally 75% toward Alchemist, and I already had 25%. There's EBB right there. I already had 25%, so that leapfrogged me way up, everybody. And you can see I'm all the way at my Alchemist maximum. Or basically, I would be more like my Kabbalist maximum or Kabbalist maximum. And now I'm ready for my Alchemist quest to unlock that next one. Now, they did say in the patch notes, which I noticed, that they are increasing the rep level, that are the actual point tokens that you can have. They're raising those up. So you don't have to keep hitting that cap all the time while you're trying to get your stuff for your next level stuff, right? Which I think was way too low to start with as well. So it's good that they listened to that feedback and they did raise those caps coming in the new patch. So that's going to be going on. So that's good. But basically what I did, and I was right here. We did like 3 rounds, boom, all the way to maximum. Just that quick. And you can see I'm almost at max right here, which my current max is 25,000 at number 4. And I forget what they changed it to. I think they added 10,000. Let me go in and look. Let's see. Oh, no, they added 12,000. They added 12,000. Yeah, 12,000. So it's going from 25,000 to 37,500. And the highest one is going to 75,000 from 50,000. So you're getting 25,000 more rep tokens that you can gather toward your thing. So you're not hitting that limit all the time. I think that's going to be way better, especially in tier 3, where they're going to take away, instead of it's only 15,000, it's going to be more like 22,500. Yeah, 22,500. So that when you're trying to get that 20,000 for your next tier, which is your tier 4 stuff, you'll have that at the go. Now, me, I'm kind of skipping tier 4. I'm not bothering to do all of the gear, and not even doing my glove. That glove I just bought off the auction hall. I'm not even going to put a jewel in it. Same thing with my staff. I'm level 56 right now, halfway through 56, so I'm 3.5 levels away from cap. I'm not in any hurry, obviously, otherwise I would have been max level in the first week. I would have no-lifed it. But again, I'm trying to enjoy the journey. I'm trying to enjoy the questing and all of that other fun stuff along the way. But they are raising the cap of your tokens for your rep, so that is awesome. I really like that. I did see that in there under general changes. Now, again, remember, they are bringing back Outpost Rush, which they brought back. It was broken. They took it away, and then they brought it back again. They're also fixing a lot of exploits in the wars, so your high-end, in-game stuff is getting fixed. So I'm glad they're listening to feedback on there. That should come through also on this patch. And again, server transfers are coming out again. It's going to be West Coast first. They're going to try it on the West Coast, see how it goes there. So all you West Coast peeps, I hope it goes well for you. And then if it's okay, then they have certain times that they're going to roll it out for the other areas, right? So they're going to start, let's see, they're going to start in 2 a.m. Pacific time, which is 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. They're going to roll that out. And let's see, this is coming October 27th, which is today, right? Yeah, okay, just double checking. Today, downtime is going to be 11 p.m. Pacific time, where you add 3 hours of that, so it's going to be 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So at 2 a.m., all the servers going down. So we're going to only get to play for, about 4 hours, and then we're going to get kicked. And I don't want to be around while they're making changes. I get out of the game, everybody. It's a high enough risk as it is, just being in the game when they're knocking you offline. And they also did a lot of changes slightly improved the light staff. And then there's a whole bunch of other changes too, but I'm just talking about the stuff that I like out of that. Here are the life staff. If you have, let's see, what was the two ones that did? Mending Touch and Blissful Touch. Where is it at? Mending Touch. Right here. Mending Touch here. Let's see. Improve the performance of life staff with changes to the passive abilities, Mending Touch, and Blissful Touch. Now, they don't tell you exactly what they change, but here we'll just look at it beforehand. Mending Touch, which is, it now removes a debuff on when it passes through an enemy. And then the other one, which is Blissful Touch, which is in here somewhere. God, I forget which one it is. This one here, right next to it. Light attacks now heal for 20% weapon damage when passing through an ally. So I don't know if they're going to, make it work better or just not working right, or if they're going to give it like a 25% weapon or maybe even 50% weapon. That would be a big change. But if they give it like 5% more, then I'd consider that to be a slight change. So we'll see. We'll look at that afterwards, if I remember, and look at that after the patch notes. We'll look at that tomorrow night and see how that's all up. And they've also fixed a whole bunch of bugs and whatnot in there. I'm not going to go over every single thing in there, but they did fix a lot of stuff for crashing and issues with getting kicked by AFK, and then also all sorts of AI problems and various different issues with the Halloween items that you get out of the store. And they've also improved some performance in the wars, which is great. And then they're also going to give everybody who got a house before the UI fix 2,000 gold. That's right, because what it does is it says, hey, you only got to pay 1,000 for your taxes. But I already knew this from beta, everybody. And then when you go and you get your house, guess what? Instead of it saying you owe 1,000 for your tax, guess what? You owe 2,000 for your tax on the tier 4 house. Or it might have said maybe you only owe 250 tax, and then all of a sudden you owe 500 tax, right? So it was incorrectly set up to tell you that you were going to get half off on your taxes, which you don't get half off on your taxes. You get half off on the price of your house, not your taxes. But hey, 2,000 gold for free. I will take it any day of the week. And that just helps me pay more taxes later on down the road. So there we go. So again, the US East one's going to come out at 12 p.m. Pacific time, which means 3 a.m. So in theory, they're going to come out. That's kind of a weird thing. That's going to be the next, 12 p.m. is going to be noon. 12 noon, which means it'll be 3 p.m. in the afternoon. So they're going to do US West first at 10 a.m. All right, is that what they're trying to say here? So US West will be enabled at 2 a.m. Pacific time. And downtime from 104 is complete, which is probably going to be 3 to 5 hours. So that'll be like really 6 a.m., 7 a.m. Pacific time. Yeah, that's what they're going to do. Okay, so that's for server transfer. The other one's Outpost Rush is going to be enabled at 12 noon. I see what it's trying to say. Yeah, okay. So yeah, server transfers are going to come through on US West first, and then if everything's fine, then they will roll it out at 2 p.m. Pacific time, aka 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, if everything seems to be fine with US West, which I seriously doubt it. I seriously doubt it's going to work on the first try. That is for sure. There you go. So yeah, lots of issues getting fixed. I'm sure they've got a gigantic list that they're working on. But these all look like really good fixes. And then also they're fixing again. They're trying to fix the war problem because people are just like, it's no fun to fight people who are cheating in wars and they glitch to win. Some people are just that kind of scumbag. And I'm sorry, but that's the truth. If you're a scumbag that you have to cheat to win at a game, you're just a scumbag. Because what you're doing is you're making it no fun for everybody else. It should be a challenge. It should be a test of skill, not, hey, I learned this trick where I can just bypass the mechanics of the game and then win the game. That is actually a way of cheating yourself out of some of the enjoyment of the game. I never cheat games. I don't exploit. I don't glitch. I don't do any of that stuff. If it feels like an exploit, even if it's not an exploit, even if it feels very glitchy or feels very non-mechanics that go along with the game, I want nothing to do with it. Like, great example, No Man's Sky. Right? The first time I played No Man's Sky, within a few hours of playing that game, I knew how to make $1 trillion in that game. Because what you can do is take one element and convert it into another element. And then when you converted it back, you got more of the original element that you started with, which shouldn't work. It should be diminishing, not increasing. And so I could literally just go back and forth, and back and forth, and make trillions of dollars in that game if I wanted to. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that at all. That feels like an exploit. It feels like it shouldn't function that way. Count me out. And then I went and did it anyway and made billions and trillions of dollars another way by doing activated idiom, which is not cheating. That is part of the game mechanics. So I found another way to make tons and tons of cash anyway. So much more fun doing that. Let's see. Make sure your quest log isn't full and that you don't have maximum tokens when you complete the final faction quest. It seems to be bugged. The token cap keeps people in the lower rank maximum even after completing the mission. Yeah, they did say that they were working on faction fix in there. I thought I saw that in there somewhere. Let me go look at that again. Hold on, I gotta pull that back up. I just closed out of it. Let's see. Yeah, there's something about faction in there. Hold on, let me just do a search. I'll just search the whole thing. Faction. Yes, primary focus on fixing top issues of player, blah, 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 blah. Issues preventing players from being able to appropriately increase their faction token cap and beginning work on addressing issues causing invulnerability and all that other stuff. But yeah, they're specifically working on that faction cap. And I think that's why they're adding a faction cap, because of that issue that's going on. So we're going to know tomorrow, that's for sure, or actually even especially on Saturday, because they're supposedly going to fix it tonight. And then on Saturday, when we go to do the quest, we should have already an increased cap. So when I go in there to check my cap on the board here, and I go ahead and roll over this, it should say, instead of 25,000, it should say 37,000 instead of that. So that's how we'll know right away if that's been fixed in that way. And I bet you that's why they're raising that cap, is another reason, because they're having a bug issue when they hit that max amount. So they definitely said that in there. Now, if you're like, hey, Kismet, I want to read the whole thing. Well, here you go. There is the actual patch notes on their site over there under news. You feel free to go ahead and peruse the rest of that if you want. I'm just giving you a basic overview of some of the changes in there, some of the stuff that I like. I think that is going to be awesome. A great, great change to the game. Now, again, you're like, well, Kismet, when are we going to move and what server we're going to move to? Or you might be like, well, Kismet, what server are you moving to? I'm not going to tell you. Not going to tell you until it's a solid, rock-solid thing. Now, I know we're going to move servers. That's a given. But until the server transfers are ready, I don't want to tell anybody either to transfer to this server. Do not use your server transfer to come to our server. Do not use it. Save it for when we move, all right? And then also don't move anywhere until they're absolutely sure that server transfer thing is working, because it is funky chicken. I can tell you that already. A lot of people have lost their characters. They've lost a lot of their gear, and other things have gone wacky with it. And I'm sure the customer service right now is in a nightmare mode of fixing all of that right now, because they got to go in and fix that individually on hundreds of thousands of players. That sucks, bro. I'm not envious of that job at all. Absolutely not. So yeah. So let's get back to me working on some stuff here. Now I think I probably want to run to Reekwater here. Let's see if we can just run to here and get across. Now I've actually been down here and tried to get around here, which is pretty tough to do. You might be able to get across here and then run up, and then get back here. Back around here or something. But you can't actually climb up on the side here and get up into these waterfalls and get across that way, maybe? Maybe we'll do that. We'll do like an ore run while we're up there. Then we'll jump down and we'll try to... Now, I glitched through the ground on right here. I tried to jump down. I was going to get a team photo there. But no, I glitched through the ground there. So probably not a best idea to go that way. Probably not the best idea. And going around the end here, you can drown going around the end there as well. I've tried it. Down here, you can get across. I've done that before. You got to just go for it too. You can't be timid on that sucker. You got to go all in, or you're gonna drown. But I'm kind of tempted to go see what this is all about. Look, I haven't even gotten to some of these charted things here, up here in Everfall. I gotta get up here eventually to Everfall. But let's just go to the road. That's what we'll do. We'll just go to the road. We'll get that going on. Oh, let me say hello to my crew as well. Hi, all. Just, oh, God, get out of there. All right, let's say hi to everybody. And then let's go ahead and get in with them. Let me get out of battle mode here. Change my thing on Discord, my profile. There we go. And bounce in here. Say hi to everybody. Hey, everybody.
Hello. Howdy.
All right. Just got to be running around doing my thing. I see Ro running around right there, getting it going all. So again, like on Wednesdays, what I do is I just run around and get into trouble. Well, that's pretty much it. Look at them all out here. Oh, that guy in red looks like a prince from Lineage. Huh. That reminds me of my prince from Lineage, except for the skull thing. I've been noticing the Lineage W that's coming out. Which is pretty cool. You know what I forgot to do today, everybody? I was having so much fun in Satisfactory, I totally forgot to play Age of Empires 4. I totally forgot. I realized that after, you ever do that, everybody? Just when you lay down, I forgot to play Age of Empires 4. I was like, oh, well, I'll push it off next week. No big deal. I'll push it off, and we'll try to get some time in on it next week. But, man, I was having too much fun with that Update 5. That is awesome. Playing on the experimental. They've also got experimental servers. I'm trying to get my buddies at Nitrado to hook one up for me. And the second they do, then we all play together. That'd be real fun. Real fun to get it going on. For sure, for sure. What is this? Get out of there. There we go. All right, where am I going and why am I running through this town? I'm going to run around the side here. Let's run around the side and try to get ourselves to Reekwater here. Now, one of the things you want to do in the game is you want to run around and discover different areas, and you want to also unlock the quick travels. Now watch as I jukes this links here. Ready? Now, unless he gets close to me, then watch this. Left, right. Don't run in a straight line. So you can't hit me if I'm running in a back and forth. Now, sometimes some mobs can, because they can leap forward and get you, but you can just literally just go back and forth there, and they won't hit you as you're running. Now, I'm pretty high level 56. These mobs shouldn't even be aggroing on me at this point. But there you go. If they do, you know what to do. Do a little serpentine pattern. Man, it's 600 away. All right, we got a long run across here. Let's go. Now, I don't mind not having mounts and all that other stuff. What you really need is you need the quick travels. And the way you know the quick travels is you roll over it, and it will actually show you that it's a quick travel. And there's one over here somewhere. I remember in Everfall.
Oh, look, pretty rabbit.
I think it's up here somewhere. Up in there. Now, we have an uncharted landmark we can hit on the way. So we'll go ahead and just head right through there and maybe hit that landmark as we go. Now, I haven't really worked my town board too much in Everfall. I got a little bit there just by doing other quests that you have to do in Everfall. But I definitely want to come back, do all the quest line, listen to all the dialogue, do all of that fun stuff. I like to listen to all the dialogue. I like to get a story background of what's going on in each area and learning about different characters, because that's the RPG player in me. I don't just go click, 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 click the quest, which most people do. I find, especially people who are trying to push to max level or trying to, stay ahead of the curve and just rush. They literally hear none of the storyline. They don't hear any of the background stuff. And any of that. Even if it's a bad storyline, I still listen to it. Just to say, hey, I've listened to every storyline in the game, and I've read all the text and all of that stuff. Now, sometimes I will skip dialogue if I'm with my group. If I'm with my group, or maybe sometimes I'm tired and I'm just like, I don't want to deal with it. But most of the time, I will listen to the dialogue, so I'm getting the most out of my dollar bills that I spent on this game. Because that's the way I am. That's how I am. I like to fully play the game. Oh, and we got that discovered. La Syria, Tale of a Reptile of All Things Arcane. Okay, level 23. We got some wolves out here. I see, and I'm just trying to make it across here. Got a little town over there. Nettle rest. Keep on rolling. Now you can hold down Alt, by the way, too, and you can still keep running forward, and you can look at stuff. I love doing that. Angle your camera, look at various different stuff. Oh, man, does this look ominous or what? Look at this. the difference is real, everybody. You got that, and then you got this. All right. Oh, boy. I feel like this is going to be painful. Well, let's go to it and see what happens. It's going to be like 50 crocodiles right there. They're going to try to smack me around. Now, again, I'm level 56, but I have level 40 gear, except for my staff, which actually is a level 49 gear. But this is a high-level zone. This is actually one of the highest level zones in the game. Into Reekwater here. And I've never been over here. We'll take a look around while we're coming through. Not much in here. Alright, what level is this guy? Level 60, right off the bat. Awesome. Awesome. So I feel like down the coast, bro. Look. Oh, man. It feels like that water's deep, too. What about that way? That way's not looking as promising either. Which way's more promising? Left or right? I'm feeling right. Go with your instincts, everybody. Let's go! YOLO! Oh, God. Oh, God. Look out. Coming through. Oh, yeah. Whoa, crocodile! Oh, God. More crocodiles. Like I said, 50 crocodiles. Dodge roll. Dodge roll. Oh, no. I'm in the water. Potion. Dodge roll. Ice it!
Yeah, that's why you turned
it. Roll out of there! Run away! Run away!
It's 50 to 60, so it's not that bad.
Oh, I feel like a death coming on! Yeah! Ouch! Big ouch, everybody! I knew it was coming. I could just sense it. I could feel it inside that there was going to be a bunch of crocodiles to get me there. Now, it's okay if you die, everybody. It's going to happen. You're going to die a lot in various different games. But you want to challenge yourself to go and do stuff. Let me mute them. You want to challenge yourself to go and do stuff. And if you die, no big deal. You just run back in there and you do your thing. So right was the correct way to die. And again, what you want to do is you want to test your ability. Now, as you saw, if I had jumped in the water, though, I would have drowned because that was deep water. I could see that was deep water. And so maybe I should have went further out. Maybe I could sneak across this way and get over there. Who knows what we could do? But you know what? I think I might try a sneaky way this time and see how it goes. Now, again, you don't want to, don't be afraid to do stuff. Don't be afraid to go, oh, well, I don't want to do it because I don't want to die. Well, big deal. You died. You repair your armor and you roll on with your life. It's not like you drop stuff. Right? It's not like you drop all your gear and your weapons and all of that other stuff. So having that fear of constantly dying, in fact, you should get your first death out of the way very early game. This way you don't have that constant fear of dying or going out and saying, oh, well, you know, I don't want to look like I don't know what I'm doing and I died. It's okay to die. This is part of the game. If you don't die once or twice in a week, then you're not pushing yourself enough. You're not pushing yourself to that limit to see where it is. Like, I've been fighting 8 or 9 mobs that are like level 50 or 55 mobs just to see how many I could do at once, right? As long as they don't trap me, which they've done, which they've actually pushed me in a corner and then I couldn't dodge roll and I couldn't get out of there. They killed me doing that. But if I'm not trapped in a corner, I could dodge roll out, hit them, dodge roll out. Even high-level elite mobs I've soloed with my character, even though they're at the same level as me. They just take a really, really long time to kill. A very, very long time. Now, I'll go ahead and show you a little place that I like to hang out, and I like to go and grab a bit of ore while I'm up here. I'm not going to grab the ore, but let's try to see if we can do a little more sneaky way along the thing there. And the crocodiles are probably the worst because once you dodge one crocodile, the next crocodile has a double attack, right? So he'll push you down and interrupt you and interrupt you and interrupt you, and then there's nothing you could do. It's basically a stun lock. There's no way to counter that stun lock unless you have a shield, which you can block. or some sort of skill that can block it, or you can dodge roll. Now, in my case, I do sidestepping, not dodge rolling, because I have heavy armor. But you can counter it if you're taking on one crocodile. Or those crocodiles are in sync when they're doing their attacks. But if they're out of sync and they're knocking each other around, then you're going to get interrupted and you're going to die. So don't be breaking your keyboard. Don't be feeling like you're less of a person if you die. Don't worry about all of that stuff. Don't be, crying and whining and banging your desk and all of that. I can't believe I died. Oh, my God. It's going to happen. In fact, it happens to me all the time. As you can see by the rip counter right there in chat. What up, Jago? Right in there as well. So we're going to get into it. We're going to have some fun, running around, doing some questing, and maybe dying a lot if we're going to try to go to Reekwater here. Now, I could call in my peeps. Hey, everybody, I need some help getting to Reekwater, and, everybody back me up. But that's okay. It's okay. I feel like part of the fun is seeing what's possible. Right? Again, I got level 40 gear, right? So when they're hitting me, it's mitigating at level 40. Their max level 60. So I'm going to take a lot of damage. But you can do a lot of mob dodging. I just had a real unlucky thing there where I came around that corner and there's literally multiple crocodiles right there. It was 4 crocodiles right around that corner. There was the first one I went past. There was a second one in the water. And then there was 2 more underneath the thing. So when I came around there, I had nowhere to go to outrun those crocodiles. All right, now we're up here on the top up here. Now, by the way, there is some nice little spot up here. And this is up above my little rep area up here. I'm not going to grab it right now, but there's a nice spot up here, as you can see, for some star metal. They also said they were going to fix the nodes, by the way. That the small nodes gave more than the bigger nodes. That's something I pointed out here in stream. I was like, why is that? Why is that where star metal is the reverse of the iron nodes? And they said they were going to fix that. Now, here's where I was going to have a photo, everybody. I was going to jump down there and have a photo, maybe up on this cool thing here, or, with a waterfall, or maybe that in the background, or whatever. But I jumped down there, and I literally fell through it. So let's go see if it happens again. Nope, solid today. All right, that's good. My sound's kind of off. Oh, yeah, it's delayed. Hold on a second. I gotta fix my sound delay. This happens from time to time. Just got to reset the sound. All right, there we go. All right, so watch out for this, everybody. I actually fell through this. I jumped down here. I fell through it, actually over there. And then I got trapped underneath a rock, and I drowned. Right underneath there. That's the worst way of drowning, everybody, is when you glitch through the ground and drown, as opposed to just drowning in the water. So I'm going to try it the slower way, where I just run across here and see if I can get across here without glitching through the ground. We'll also eat some of our food to heal us up. And let's see if we can climb any of this here. I love climbing, everybody. I love climbing puzzles, anything like that. I am down. You count me in for that. Hope we don't fall in between here and fall and get stuck in there. All right. Let's try out some rock climbing here. And whatnot. And get this going on. Up in here. And let's see. Oh, there we go. Found a little spot there. Now, see, when it's angled like this, you can usually grab onto something with your feet and try to angle it in there. Maybe like right here. Angle there. Angle here. Maybe to there. Oh, right there. Yep. All right, come on. We're getting somewhere. Maybe. Oh, only if it let me pulled up right there, I could probably get the rest of that way. Yeah, not going to let me go any further. It's going to slide me down there, I can tell you already. Unless I can get that lip right there, which it doesn't look like it's going to let me. Sometimes what you can do, by the way, is you can jump and you can go around the edge of something and grab the edge and pull yourself up. I've done that many times. That's a lot of fun. I highly suggest that as well. That's pretty fun. Well, let's keep going down the road here. See what else we can find. And I'm not going to bother to grab any resources. I've kind of eased up on grabbing resources now. Oh, there we go. Those are level 60 crocs. Now, what just happened to me happened to Warforge. He accidentally went into that zone and got crunched by these crocodiles. So let's see if we can sneak away from the crocodiles. Any climbing here? It's a little steep there, but we'll give it a little look anyway. Too steep. Too steep. Can't pull myself up. Oh, all right. Calm down there, guy. How about over here? Now, see how that has like an angle to it? If it's a sharp edge, I find that the sharp edges are more leaning to allowing you to climb. Also, if you have a little lip on the edge like this, come on, guy. There we go. A little lip on the edge. You can jump the lip, and then you can jump around the corner like that. See, so great little trick on getting up those upper ledges, especially the crocodiles down there that want to eat your face. But we got nowhere to go from here, everybody. We got to jump down and get it going. All right. And again, we're going to try the little sneaky infiltration method here. And nothing, we can go that way. And nothing up there. Yeah, maybe right there. There's some silver there. I'm not going to worry about it. There's some nice edge there. This is like a jump, a dual jump. Again, I feel like everything in this game is like a jumping puzzle to me. I don't know, maybe. You could slide that edge there and then hit that. But, let's just keep going this way. See if we can find a different way around. No way up yet. Again, try to jump and maybe catch that lip edge. Same thing here. Now, sometimes you're down where it looks like you can't get up on the ledge, but you still can. So make sure to try to jump anyway. Just maybe so you can catch that edge and go up there that way. Right here's a good one to try to get right on this little clip edge there. Maybe jump around the corner. Like that. Nope, not letting me. Maybe up here. Right here's a good flat edge. Yeah, there we go. Good flat edge there. Good double jump edge there. Double jump edge there. And we are past the area. All right, so look, we died over there. Don't go that way, everybody. That way is death. All right, so we circumvented that. Now, we got to watch out for evil goats. I see an evil goat over there. Again, I'm level 56, so my aggro range is much bigger. I can see there's some goats up here. What if I get killed by a goat? Ooh, what's this? Sweeping shell bed. All right, let's see what that's all about. Fungal slime and shell bed cap. Okay. Don't know what it does because I'm not a crafter, everybody. Not doing any crafting. Now, we got a ways to go. We can maybe make it to the road. Hey, young tree, getting in my way. Maybe we can make it to the road here. Oh, I see a big kitty there. Watch out for the big kitty. Now, it's one of my favorite things to do. Is called mob dodging. Now, sometimes you fail at mob dodging, which you saw me do. Way too many mobs on me there, and they were all max level, which means they could, and also they were crocodiles, so they could interrupt me before I could even dodge roll or get out of there or do anything about it. They were all over me there. But there we go. Now, I find that out in the wild like this, there's actually less mobs. They're more spread out. In the wild in a lot of areas, especially in this area right here, which you can see. There's not that many mobs, so we can go ahead and try to circumnavigate around all of that. Now, I could have put a camp down, but that takes away some of the thrill. I also saw there's peacocks in the game, and this is a crane. That's a crane there. Oh, look at these big, beautiful buffaloes. They're so big and fuzzy. What's up, fuzzy buffalo? All right, let's keep on running. Nobody on the road for right now. And again, if you want to be safe, you can put your camp down so you don't die and have to run back. But I feel like sometimes when you die, it's actually a second chance to do something else, right? To learn from that mistake. Or learn from that journey a better way to do the same thing. Right? It's like sometimes when you glitch out or you have an issue or something happens and you think something went wrong, when actually it's like fate trying to tell you tried something else. And so if I'm doing like a great example like Stream Raiders or I'm doing a battle or whatever, and I try something and it fails, I don't do that same exact thing again. That's crazy. What you want to do is you want to go ahead. That's weird. There's a fast travel right outside town. That's interesting. Oh, this is like the jungle town here. And there we go. Mishate Paradise, that's Reekwater Hamlet. A Marshscape Paradise is what it says. There we go. All right, we made it to Reekwater. GG. That wasn't that hard. As long as you don't run right through the middle of high-level mobs. And I was correct in thinking that there was going to be high-level mobs right on the edge. So let's go ahead and take a look at the layout. Now, again, on the map, it looks like one thing. But when you're running around, it's going to be more three-dimensional. There's going to be ups and downs and lefts and rights and all of that. So let's go check out the town board first. See if there's anything we can get fired up with on the town board. They're not working their town board. They suck. Not working their town board, so that's problem number one. So whoever's in charge of this, let's call them out on stream here. Who's in charge of this thing? Unbroken One. Hey, Unbroken One, get your town board fired up, bro. Bunch of quests there. We got our some crafting. Okay, we got our arcane. We got our leather working there. Over here, this looks like outfitting. Yep, and then linen and cloth working. What we got over here? This is our workshop. Now, sometimes they're hard to recognize because they're in different stages of upgrading. This one's easy. That's a forge. You know, no matter where you go, that looks like a forge. And whatnot. So this has various different crafting and whatnot. We've got our smelter and forge there. Wow, the kitchen is really built up in here. This is a tier 5 kitchen, so we know where to go for that. Look at this kind of like cage. That's whatever you keep in that is very large. That's a very large cage there. I don't want to know what goes in there. And then it looks like some stuff you can gather there. Some food. We've got a bison right outside there. Now, supposedly, this is AO number 1 when it comes to fishing. So let's go ahead and head upstairs here. Now, again, we've just been exploring some of the high-level zones. We're going to run around and get into some trouble. What do we got here? 15,000, level 20 standing. All right, I'm not looking for little houses. I'm looking for the big stuff. Where's our big houses at? That's the bar there. Some NPCs we can eventually talk to, no doubt, and get some quests. But I'm interested in the housing. What do we got here? Oh, this is kind of a cool looking one. Oh, nobody's bought that house. Oh, cool balcony. Oh, I bet you could fish right off this balcony. Just like the one in Morningdale. No, missed the water. All right. Oh, I'm too high up. Oh, that's a bummer. Nope, cannot fish off of here. All right, let's try this way. Nope, too high up. How about down here? Oh, I done broke it. I've done broken it. Try it again. Oh no, I did it. Oh yeah, that's very broken. That's very broken. All right, let's put that away. Put that away. Put this away. Get the fishing pole back out. All right, there we go. Oh yeah, you can fish right out of your backyard. Awesome. Let's see what we get. Hopefully a clam, because I have not got one of those clams for my fishing quest yet. I got to get back to working on those fishing quests at some point. All right. Well, I got a small pike out of it. Yeah, confirmed. You can fish right out of the side of that house. All right, cool. Out we go. And fishing away. So what do we got here? Oh, wow. Somebody got a nice house there. 5,000. That's the cheap stuff. All right. Where's the expensive stuff here? Let's look around and see if we can find it. It looks bleak, doesn't it, Brett? Yeah. Well, you know, it's don't call it Reekwater for nothing. But it is a high-level zone. So if you're looking for some serious fishing, I would imagine this would be the spot. So supposedly that's the deal with this particular location. What do we got here? A little straight area. Oh, look at the treehouse. Oh, I hope that one's for sale, and I hope it's a tier 4. Oh, I gotta have me the treehouse. Oh, let's go see. Please be a house. Please be a house. I have no idea. I've never been here before, everybody. 5,000 for that one. That's a tier 1 and a tier 2 house. Come on, come on. Ah. All right, I'll go look at it anyway. I think same design. Yeah, same design, except for you're just like looking over. Oh, there's another tree house over there, too. Except for you're kind of looking over everything there. Very cool. Oh, more housing over that way. All right, let's get out. And that road just goes just to your house. That's just your house road there, or walkway. Oh, you can land on that. I was wondering if you were going to go through that or land on it. Well, the answer is yes, you can land on it. All right. I like to test such things out. Again, going back to yin. Again, another tree house up there. And you're like, well, Kismet, why are you looking at the housing? Well, I look at the housing. I'm trying to figure out the 3 places where I want my houses to be. And I'm going to get the 3 large houses, which means I'm going to have to pay like $6,000 in gold a week just to have those houses if it was at maximum tax. But obviously, I'm going to reduce my taxes in each of those towns because that would be insane. There we go. That's a tier 2 there. And let's see if we've got something nicer up here at the top. Come on, where's my max level tier houses? This is a tier 2. Really? Really? That's it? All right, and again, same kind of house. They didn't even change up the housing look in here. You think oh, look, they got a bell right there. Cool. You'd think they would have changed up the looks of the houses. It's like they're all kind of the same. That's a bummer. And this is the other one. Let's go look at this one. This one has a different end to it. More of a like you're looking out the side of the house versus standing on your balcony. That sucks. That sucks. Those houses need to be redone. That's I understand the area is like a low income area, but these are not very interesting and not very enticing to get as well. Booyah! Off the top rope. All right, we got one over that way, and we got more up there. Did I just already go to those? I can't remember where I've already been, everybody. I think I went to those up there. I went past the inn. Because I think I've already gone to those. Hey, get off the pole there, bro. How do we get up there? This way? Around the back of the inn. I don't remember going around the back of the inn, so maybe we didn't go to these yet. Let's go look. Wow, look at that. Look at that up there. So cool. I mean, the design of it is awesome. I mean, the overall feel of it is as it should be, right? There's 5,000 there. Tier 2. Come on, you gotta have something better than... Oh, look at that. That walks all the way across there. Oh, interesting. All right. Be a bummer running down from this every time, or running up to it every time. That would be involved. All right, now we're getting to the nice ones here. Oh, look, that's not even a house. Oh, come on. Add stuff to the game we can't get to. What the heck, bro? And that's a 10,000. So, yeah. That's not even a house you can get. And that looks like a cool house. What about down here? Hoof! The top rope. That's a 10,000. So, yeah, really. I'm gonna go through these and put where all the houses are and what their costs are. Make me a map of that in every town. That'd be a fun little cartography thing to do. I'm sure someone has already done it, but I like doing it myself because that's part of the fun. Part of playing. So yeah, not digging these houses. I mean, I like the overall design of the cool treehouse action and all of that. But the fact that they don't have any tier 4 houses here is a huge bummer. At least I don't see them. They might be hiding here somewhere. But I don't see them. Huh. How about this house here? Yeah, it's a... Does look like it has an upper level or something. Just a high ceiling. Oh, cool. I love the boats that are floating with the current. Oh, that's cool. I like that part. All right, so yeah, not too doesn't float my boat, if you know what I mean. Doesn't seem to be my jam here. Though if that was a house right there, that would be a really optimum spot for a house right by the crafting. What's this house here? Oh, okay, that's at least that's a tier 3 house. All right, let's go look. All right, a little simple downstairs and a center thing with a nice balcony. Cool, can I get past the thing? No. That would have been better if it was out a bit. Oh, a nice balcony to look into town and whatnot. We turn our interface off. Watch people run around out there. They can't see us, by the way. When you're in the house, they can't see you in your house. But if you do get the nicest house, they will make it where they can see your house at least. What you got going on around your house. Let's get out of there. So that's a good one. Right by the crafting. You can teleport in, go to the crafting. Where's the... oh, right here. So yeah, it's got the bank right there. There it is. So that's not too bad. So you've got a house there. You can run down, do your crafting. Is there anything down at this level? Or right here? Oh, let's see. That's... If you want to go cheap, that's the one to do right there. Yeah, look, that dude's got it. He's got it. You got just a simple thing there. Oh, and he can fish out his backyard here, too. Look at this. Try this. Oh, yeah. All right, we're just assuming he can fish out of there. That'd be good to go. And now we go. So, yeah, if you want to go on the cheap, that's a good one right there. You come out, boom, you're right at the crafting. Doing all your crafting stuff. All right, that's okay. I definitely want to get it. I fish out of my house in Everfall. There you go. Yeah, we found that out. Kizbug right there. Yes, I find all of the bugs in the game. Now, I got to go ahead and go AFK for just a second here, everybody. I'm going to jump up here for a second. I'm going to go AFK for just a minute, and then I shall be back.
Squirrel!
Hey everybody, I am back. Ready to get it going on. Okay, so yeah, we took a little peek at Reekwater here. Not impressed by the housing, but it's kind of a cool layout. I love the vibe of it. Definitely gives you that vibe, swampy feel to it. I think they should have definitely put some tier 4 houses in here. I don't know what up with that. Especially some cool ones way up there, like cool tree houses that were tier 4. I mean, if you're going to have a house up that high, at least it should be a really nice house. I would think. But yeah, I'd probably go cheap way like I did in Reekwater. I mean, in Weaver's Fen and go there. I'm kind of thinking also to take out my one in Weaver's Fen and move it to Morningdale. Let's go see what happens when you do that. Yeah, let's go do that. Let's go ahead and recall to house. Oh, wait, do I have enough over here? I think I have enough to get a small house over here. Territory standings in Morningdale. Yes, okay, I do. Okay. So, we'll go to Weaver's Fen here. And let's see if we get our money back when we abandon our house and whatnot. We're going to check it out. Squirrel. Hide why he's AFK. There you go. Hide why I'm AFK. Okay, so this is my house that I've got going in Weaver's Fen, and I was going to try to work all 3 town boards, but they never do this town board, so it's like a waste of my time to come over here when I'm doing town boards. I could be doing a much better, a much higher end area where I actually want to get a house. But if we run up here, and let's just check the town board and see if they're doing any better on their town board here. Now, again, this costs the host people money, and they weren't getting the right amount of money, so it was making it where they didn't want to work the town board because they were losing money on it. Yeah, look, they're not working their town board. All right, so let's go ahead and see how we can go ahead and get rid of the house. Now, I could lose 5,000 gold right now, and I believe you get your items back. It did do that in beta, so we're going to test all of that right now. Now, the one item in here that I definitely don't want to lose is the chest, so I am going to pick that one up. But all this other stuff, I'm just going to let it go ahead and grab for me. So I'm going to grab this, and I'm going to pick that up. Oh, you see everything move up a little? That was weird. I don't think it was supposed to do that. Then we'll exit that, and then let's go into the house menu. Oh, into the house menu. Exit. House menu T. And let's see, is there anything I can do? I can only enter. I can only enter the house. What can I do? Decorate, exit, pay tax. Oh, there it is. Abandoned house. Okay, so it's due. 500 is due in 2 days. So I'm going to abandon all trophies and furniture in the house will be moved to the town storage if the house is abandoned. All right, so let's see if, let me see what my cash is right now. It's 8,600. Now, what used to happen is you don't get your money back. It's like, too bad, too sad. So let's see what happens when we go to pay tax and we abandon that house. All right, so we abandoned the house, and did we get our money back? The answer is no. Lost that money, and now we do not have that house. And all of our items, in theory, went back to the storage. Again, just confirming that that's a thing, because I don't really need a house here at Weaver's Fen. I can just set the town travel here. What I really want to do is go to Morningdale and go back and forth between Morningdale and Windswood, because that's a much better spot. So while I'm here, I'll also grab all this other... Oh, wrong way. I'll grab all of this out of there. There we go. And just go ahead and take that with me. And you can see we got all of our housing items. Those did return to us, so we didn't really need to fret about our iron chest because we did get that back. But yeah, so confirmed, you do not get your money back when you abandon your house. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and try to fast travel up here. It's going to cost $269 for me to do that. No, not doing that. We're going to go for a little run here and see if we make it. Let's go. Where am I going? I'm going this way. Okay, so we'll run out here. We'll try to find the road. There's sometimes a lot of bridges. And we'll go ahead and take all this stuff and we'll run it up to the other spot. And I already have a ton of stuff in there, so this might be too much stuff in Morningdale. But we're going to try to work some of these quests as well. And try to do some of our side quests. Try to grab more resources. We've got a lot to do today. And we're going to get it going. Have you ever done the thing where you hide your interface before fast traveling? Pretty cool. Oh, yeah. Many times. Many times. I hide my interface all the time. Especially when I'm not playing offline. I'll do a lot of recording with the interface off. Including battling, fishing, all sorts of stuff. Collecting resources and whatnot. You can see some of my videos, like the soothing sounds of Eternum. If you have trouble sleeping, like me, you can go ahead and listen to the sweet sounds of collecting wood or the sweet sounds of collecting ore. I have some more of those eventually coming down the line. But for right now, I am doing this instead. Oh, I'm going this way. I'm so easily turned from my direction. I'll just cut through the backwoods here. Now, these mobs are a lot easier to dodge than crocodiles. Crocodiles have a double leap forward, so they can catch up to you even if you're running away from them. Oh, look at this. Oh, so tempting. Must resist. So I'm going easy on the collecting for right now, because I'm just kind of trying to work on my questing and other fun stuff like that. Now, one of the most dangerous things you can do is run in the water with a mob on you. And you saw those crocodiles are hitting me. Well, I can't actually fight back in the water because it's so darn awkward. So I suggest when you do go in the water that you jump before you get too far in the water, or you climb up on something like this and then jump across. That helps a bunch so you don't get stuck too far in the water and then get absolutely owned by crocodiles or other mobs. I always try to jump over the deepest part of the water. Tons of mobs on me. Just ignoring them all. And we're going to go drop some cash on a new house. You're like, Kismet, you're going to run out of money. Nah, I'll get more. When I'm ready. If I need more cash, I'll get more cash. Oh, man. Lots of portals going on here. Going to be in Restless Shore a little bit here. We can get back up to the road. Now, you would think the road would be fairly safe, but it's really not. It's actually, I find a lot of times it's actually safer to be in the wild than it is to run along the road, because the road will actually run through certain areas where there's a bunch of mobs, like temples and things like that. But a lot of times, especially in this area, if you're higher level, you can get away with it. You can run along and be just fine. I suggest to keep your food going, just in case. You better run, turkey. You better run, bro. I'm going to come and get you. Now we're just going to do a lot of running at this point. We got a long way to go. Be nice you got your cash back from your house. Because, you know, a lot of times you're going to, you know, say, oh, well, I shouldn't have got a house there. I should have got a house somewhere else or whatnot. To get that refund would be nice. But now I also know the same thing is true on the large house. If you cancel that large house, bro, you just lost 10, 20,000 gold. Or 10,000 gold or 20,000 worth of gold. Because you can't get that first house benefit back again. That's actually my second house. I can actually have 3 houses now. At level 55, you get your 3rd house. So I'm going to go ahead and put my other house up here to Mooringdale and just say screw Weaver's Fen for now. And then I'll just put an inn marker there and just run around and do all the quests and just teleport back to the inn where I'm actually going to be primarily working both the town boards out here in Mooringdale. And that's hopefully we have some tier 3 houses out here. We're going to look at that first before we buy another house. But I definitely know I don't want it at Weaver's Fen anymore. I would much rather be at Mooringdale, and then Mooringdale can go here, here, and here. Then I can go Windswood, all of this. And then I think the third one is going to be Brightwood. And then I have access to all of those from Brightwood as well. So I kind of feel like that's my new house jam that I'm going to get going on. It allows me to bounce all around the different parts of the map for pretty much cheap. And, what's this? Telling me I don't know what this is. Let's go over here and discover this. What is it? Serpens. Look out! Evil bunny! A lot of road running in this game. So these are nice wide roads. Now, I don't know if anybody else thinks of this stuff. Hey, what's up? Man, why is everybody's name dark blue? Everybody's name is dark blue. I gotta take a moment to try to figure a way of fixing that. I know there's something in there where you can just make it where you can't see the colors of people's names. How do I do that? I know there's a way to do it with the setting readable colors. It's got readable colors, but that's not, it's so dark I can't read it. That doesn't, there's like a function that makes all the colors of the chat the same color. It just makes it white. Now maybe I'll turn the readable colors off. Maybe it's something to do with when somebody types first in my chat. It's like whoever says something for the first time in my chat, I can't read what you say. Oh, I got somebody who wants to be unbanned too. Good luck with that, bro. Good luck with that. No thanks. Let me refresh and see if I can see it. There we go. Now I can see it. Yeah, it has something to do with the first time someone says something in my chat. Because first time chat highlight. Yeah. Yeah. Let's try that and see how it goes. Because once I refresh it, it puts your color of your text back to green. But it for the first time when it highlights first time you say something in my chat, it actually tells me. It says, "Hey, so and so has talked for the first time in your chat," it highlights it in blue instead of your actual default text that you chose, which in this case is green. So it's hard for me to read your text. That's something I have to give them feedback on in there because I can't read it. Because I have mine in dark mode. I have all my stuff in dark mode, but I don't like it in I'm going blind, bright mode, as I like to call it. Blind mode. So yeah. Try to keep that going on. Going on. There we go. Hey, what's up, Bandios? How you doing today? Thanks for being here. Thanks for coming in. Found a good place for level 45 epics. Oh, well, let us know. Let us know in the game tips there, Var. Then we'll get it going on. There you go. Yes. Yeah, that was nice. Cold Blade coming in, giving you some love. Giving you some sub love. Again, see, look, the roads aren't that safe, man. Tiger over there. Got a bunch of mobs coming up here. See his shadow. Serpentine. Now, again, one of the things I was thinking about while I was running along this road the other day was who made this road? Who put these rocks in this road? Am I the only one who thinks of this kind of stuff? Like, who paved this road? This is a lot of work to pave this road, to put these rocks in the ground and have them flat like that. Who did that? Somebody did. Right? Somebody went in and flattened out that road. That is for sure. And they built all these temples and all of that stuff. I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know about such things. Again, doing my favorite thing called mob dodging. See, I don't need to kill every single mob, every single place I go. Oh my god, that just sucks up so much of your time. Gives you tons of XP, but if you're trying to go from A to Z and you're stopping to kill every single mob, you're stopping to collect every single thing, it literally takes you 10 times longer to get there. And I have some members that are like that. They will stop and kill every single thing on the way. And I ask when we're in a group not to do that. Because again, you got to think of each member's time, that they only have so much time to play the game. I'm always very aware of that. They only have so much time to play. They only have, an hour or 2 hours or whatever before they have to, go to sleep or go to work or whatever they got to do, take care of their family. And so that's why I ask people not to do that, because it will cut into everybody's time to play the actual game. That's one of our standing rules. Also, if you're getting ready for an instance or something like that, you should be on early. You should get ready ahead of time. If we're going to do a team event, something like that, you should be on early, ready to go right at the very minute. We give you like 3 minutes to drop your stuff in the storage, and then on to the next thing when we're doing raids or we're doing dungeons or things like that. Look at this guy. Get that water, bro. Cry havoc, the dogs of war. All right, so now we're here in Morningdale. Now, the reason why I like Morningdale is it reminds me very much of Windswood. Very, very cool location. Now, I'm wondering if the housing is very similar. Now, my house that I have in Windswood is one of the Tier 4 houses, and it's beautiful. And you can see we got some houses there, but my house is right over this way, so let's go see if these houses are exactly the same. Yep, exactly the same. How did I know? Because, sometimes programmers are lazy. But they don't have a windmill there. They took the windmill out and they put that block there. But yeah, this is definitely a Tier 4 house there. And then this is the same exact house as I have in the other spot over there. Which isn't too bad. This one's actually only a 20 standing. Huh. Yeah, that actually is a smaller house than the one I got. Because the one I have can have 4 chests. So this actually is a less of a house. Costs less, and you have less chests. This one here, we're going to go ahead and act like we're going to purchase the house. And this one do 4 stars. So this one is your Tier 4. That one actually is a Tier 3 in this particular town. So yeah, important to check that stuff before you go buy a house. So in this one, I'd probably buy this one. I wanted to have a front yard in it. And I feel like at this point, it doesn't really matter. We can go ahead and enter the house. I was kind of debating between which house I wanted in each of those. The problem with this house is it's very square. It doesn't have really that much room on the second level. The balcony of this one works, but the balcony of the other one does not work in Windswood, unless they fixed it. And then you just have this up here with no balconies, no real room to embellish it and stuff. That's why I like the one next door for that embellishment. But I definitely want the one that has the 4 chests. So you definitely want to do that for sure. One with the 4 chests in them. And we have some other houses down here, which we can go ahead and just say buy some cheap house. That's pretty cool right there. That one. Oh, there's level 30 right there. That's a tier 4 right there by the town board. Literally right across from it. That's a tempting one. Same thing. It's got a backyard. Very nice. Little backyard action there. Can't get out of it because you're actually in an instance when you're in there. And then, yeah, I like the downstairs. No, he's got the lower level chest there. Nothing too fancy, but hey, it's right by the town board, and you can have 4 chests in there, so that's pretty good. Now, one of the most annoying things about this particular town is that the storage is not right there. But if you have a house there, then you'd have the storage through your house. Now, you can also just get a cheap house, like this one right here is one of the cheapest houses that you can buy in Windswood and in this one. And it's also right by the town board, but its problem is that if you go to purchase it, it can only have 1 storage chest. But this one is probably the one that I will grab just because it's in a real central area where I can run down and do the crafting, or I can work the town board or the storage or whatever I need to do. So that one's in high contention. What about down here? What do we got here? This one is a tier 2. This one's on 10,000. Over here. Is this a house here? I have a kind of around the corner house. That's a cheap one. Oh, that's actually a nice one for 5,000. And you got the balcony right out the back. Just pop out here and do your crafting. Or you can jump down and do some crafting over here from your balcony. You can't actually jump out of there because you're in an instance. But that is actually a really nice house for 5,000 up on the 2nd story. If you think in terms of real estate value. Very nice value for your thing there. Let's see what we got over on this side. Maybe you want to be by the faction vendor, right? The faction version. The faction vendor person. There we go. What do we got over here by the faction vendor? Right by the quick travel as well. All right, that's 10 grand there. This one over here is 10 grand. This is one of the ones that Warforged was showing me where you could fish right out the side of your house, out the back of your house. I wonder if you can fish out the back of this one. We tried that other one, and you can. What about this one? This one got a doorway. Oh, it does. It has a backyard. But it'd be hard to fish from there. But you can fish from that balcony up there down into the thing, which I think is fun. And nice little simple house there. I wouldn't get the house over here because this is just like an extra run to no matter where you're going. Especially you get the ones down at the end there. Now you got to run not only to the faction vendor, but now you really got to run to all the crafting. So if I was going to really work this area, in which I'm going to do, I'm going to be working the faction board, and then also working all the town board stuff. So let's go ahead and make a choice, which I've already made the choice. I already knew I was going to get this one over here, but later on we'll come back and try to grab a tier 3. But for right now, we'll go ahead, purchase house. Purchase this house. House purchased. All right, nice. Enter. And there we go. Now, it's just a tiny little house, and that's okay. It doesn't need to be anything too fancy. I'm just going to use it mainly for quick travel. And that's really it. And then a little bit more storage space. So let's go ahead and get our pumpkins out here on our front yard. Like so. And then we'll get our Pepe. He likes to sit out here and watch all the peeps go by. Let's get our... we can't... I think we can only put 1 pumpkin down. No, okay. 2 pumpkins. 2 pumpkins down there. We'll go ahead and put our bed in here. Now, I never like my bed to face the door. Because that's just putting your back to the door. Now, make sure your stuff is green when you're putting it down. If you don't put it down, if it's not green when you put it down, then what it's going to do is take away from your decorate score. You don't want to get a minus score, which I've had before. You definitely don't want a minus score in the game. And it does this weird, like, you know, popping thing lately. We've got this salted thing. Let's put that in the corner over here. Let's zoom in a little bit. There we go. And then we need some sort of end table. Let's go ahead and put it at the end of the bed here. Ugh, so awkward. I don't remember it doing this before, where it does this whole, like, you know, weird kind of all over the place. We'll put our table setting down. We got a wicker basket. Put that at the end of the bed. Now, we've also got some trophies. Now, these trophies give us benefits no matter where we are in the world. So we definitely want to get our trophies back in there. And maybe a little ottoman over here. Maybe you're just sitting by the fire, relaxing, taking it easy. And a gathering trophy here. Let's get that in there. Combat trophy. Just going to put all of our trophies in a row there. A pirate rigging. Oh, we got our chest here. Where am I going to teleport in? I'm going to teleport in probably right here. So having my chest nearby is probably going to be a good idea. Let's actually cancel that. Let's pick this up. And let's put this on the other side of the puppy. And then when we teleport in, we'll instantly be access our storage, which will allow us access our storage directly from directly across from the town board, which will be really nice. Now, of course, when we're sitting reading in bed, we want to have some nice lighting. And then maybe we'll want to go over here to the bookshelf and, you know, pull a book out of there. So we want to be able to read that as well. And then we might want to just lighten everything up in here. Be able to look at our trophies. Come on. There we go. Maybe be a look at our trophies over here. Oh, I can only place 2? Really? Must have ran out of items. Now, depending on the size of your house is how many items you can place of a certain type. It's only going to let you place so many items in there. And you're going to upgrade how many items you have in your house, by the way, by upgrading your town board as you go along. I feel like that's pretty good. All right, exit that. And then, oh, wait, enter that. And then, yeah, right there at the town, right at the thing. Oh, man, I got so much junk. All right. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, look at that. Not going to fit, everybody. Not going to fit in there. Now, some of the stuff that I do, everybody, to kind of work my stuff here is because I'm not a crafter. And if I'm not a crafter, then I don't need to keep all of this stuff on me. And so what I'm starting to do here is just grab anything that's of a rare value and pull that out of there and go ahead and utilize that elsewhere, right? So we got the weapons. We've got all these reagents like this, and we're going to pull out all these special reagents. And I'm just going to give this to my crew. But there's some other stuff in here that I will need at Windswood. So we'll go ahead and cut this in half. We'll get that. We'll cut this in half. We'll get that, and so on. Some of our random coarse and fine cross weave and sand flux and all of that. We'll cut that in half. And whatnot. We got some jewel crafting. Well, I'm not going to do any jewel crafting, so we're going to take that out. We have a bunch of potions. Now, my potions here, I typically use my potions for the town board. I rarely ever use potions in themselves other than the corruption tincture and also the stuff that allows me to carry more weight, which is the encumbrance potion. So we'll go ahead and put those in there. Now, I could probably actually split these in half again and keep half of the potions over there and have the potions there. What I usually do, though, is because it takes up no weight anywhere, if I put it right here. So put these in here and these in here if you're not going to be doing any corruption, right? Not going to be any corruption. This is going to weigh a lot less. This is going to be 20 weight versus this, which is 45 weight if I put it away in my inventory or put it in there. Now, I've got some repair kits, which I'll go ahead and put in there as well. Let's see, what else can we pull out of here that we're not really using a ton of? Maybe some of these iron bars, maybe some of this iron here. We need some rawhide as well. Let's grab a little bit of that, maybe a little bit of this. We'll kind of balance this out between the two areas so we can work them town boards. Greenwood, do I have a bunch of greenwood over there? I don't remember. Let's just go ahead and grab some. Grab some of this. We'll just go ahead and cut all this stuff in half and balance it between the two. Stone, we'll balance that as well. Now I have a bunch of Arcana stuff in here. Now I'm not really going to use any of the Arcana except for the oil. The oil comes up quite often in the town board. So I'm going to go ahead and take all that out. And I'm going to go ahead and just put the oil in there. Now I can't use the furniture, so I'm going to take the furniture out of there as well. And just try to slim everything down. My fishing, I might leave fishing in there. Maybe keep the food in there. So if I need to make any food for the town board, I'll have that as well. And that's a pretty good balance there. Thick hide, am I going to really use that? Probably not. So I could probably pull that out and take that elsewhere. Thick fur, take that out. Satine, these are all basic quests here. Charcoal, let's take the charcoal out as well. And then we can just stack more of the basic resources in here. What about Azov? No, probably not. Probably not going to use that. So you can see I'm just kind of slimming it down to a point where it's just for the town board. That's all I need it for. And I also use feathers in the town board as well. So there we go. So we've got all of those. Now what I've been doing is taking these and moving these elsewhere to other locations where I have my my travel. And usually wherever I put my I put the stuff there. Now I've also been putting a bunch down here in Cutlass Keys as well, but you got to have your inn there. Now I have my inn up here at Abigail Reach, which is not really where I want it to go. I think I want my next thing to be Brightwood. So I probably want to work those three. But I still need to get over here to Cutlass Keys, which I forget where I'm at with Cutlass Keys. Did I hit 30 on Cutlass? I know I was getting close. I did hit 30. Okay, so my goal is to get 30 in each just to start. And then if I want to go higher in those particular areas, like I'm going to go Windsward, Morningdale, and Everfall. Those are going to be my three level 30s I'm going to be working toward. And those will be my three main boards I'll be working at the same time as I'm working on stuff. Or not Everfall, sorry, Brightwood. So we're going to go ahead and get to Brightwood there and get that going on. Now, here's a great trick for you, everybody. If you are low on Azoth, like I am right now, I got 132. We go ahead and first utilize our Recall to Inn. Down here, that's Everfall. Down here to Windswood. Recall the house. Now, normally it would cost me like 250 or 239, it said there, to actually travel back there with Azov, because I have so much stuff on me right now. Now, Windswood is actually the town in which I have the largest storage, which means I can hold the most stuff in that particular town. And so we're going to bounce back here, and we are going to utilize my real big house here to put all of this other random stuff away in here. And then come Saturday, when it's time to give this stuff to my crew, I'll have it all nicely stacked in here along with various different gear and stones and all sorts of random loot that I don't even use in the game to hand away to them. You're like, Kevin, that's worth thousands of gold. True. Just digital pixels to me, everybody. I would much rather give it to my members and let them use it and get geared up than for it to sit in my bank unused. Okay, so let's go ahead and run back over here. Now, this is one of my favorite places in the game, if not my favorite. And the fact that it has the board right here where you can take out potions or whatever, anything that you need for the town board, is very useful because it doesn't automatically draw potions out of your storage, which is a bit of a bummer. All right, aged wood. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. We're going to need some flint. We're going to need some other stuff. Let's get to work here, everybody, on our town board. Now, one of the main things that I really love doing is doing these right here. Doing these rawhides and coarse leather. So let's go ahead. I thought I brought some rawhide back. Did I not bring some back? Maybe not. Let's go ahead and check our leather over here. I could have sworn I brought some rawhide back. Maybe I grabbed the wrong one. Go over here. Yeah, no rawhide. That's weird. Oh, that's a bummer. What was the other thing? I've already forgotten the other thing. Leather and coarse hide. So both of it's rawhide. Okay, so don't have anything there. No worries. No worries. Now, way down here at this down here, notice it's going to cost me to fast travel. It's going to literally cost me 15 Azov. Now, why is it going to cost me 15 Azoth? Well, guess what? They took back Cutlass Keys. So big love to them for taking back Cutlass Keys down there, because now my travel to Cutlass Keys is next to nothing. So let's go ahead and jump to Cutlass Keys and grab back a bunch of my loot from over there as well, now that I'm kind of done in that area. And the whole reason I went to Cutlass Keys in the first place was that the Syndicate had taken it over. So very useful when your faction owns that thing, because your fast travel is going to be way cheaper. All right, so we're going to fast travel over here. We're going to see if there's any easy peasies on the town board here. Easy peasies is where I click on it and it's already done, like the feathers. Like that. Or if I can go over here and just go right here to the forge and then make that item. Now, some of these items I might be making actually may not even go to this location. They might go to other locations, which is kind of funny. Because you can go over here, get it done here, and then turn it in elsewhere. All right, now where's the leather thing here? I think it's up here. Now, I definitely have some coarse leather here and some raw hides, because I could see that I have it in there. So I'm going to go ahead and turn half of that into coarse leather. Like that. Finish off these last ones. Now, I just did them for a bunch of different territories. Now, one of the cool things about doing it wherever the Syndicate is that you actually earn, you actually pay less taxes and less house taxes and all that other stuff over time for having that as your particular location. Now we have a bunch of town board stuff we can turn in, or at least one we can turn in. We could also make lumber, lodestone blocks, but I'm actually going to cancel all these quests. I'm not going to do this board anymore because I hit level 30, and I think that's good for now. Eventually, I want to get them all to max, obviously. Yangi coming in with the 10 months of Prime sub love. And Trey 10, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that. Hello, Yangi. How you doing? Appreciate you being here in the chat. Ken says, Kismet, I love watching your streams. They're full of information. Well, yeah, I try to make them full of information. I feel like that's part of my style. Is to give you guys the Kismet tips that I learned along the way, or learn from my awesome members and whatnot. I don't have any town board stuff there, so that's good. All right, time to clear out Cutlass Keys. Let's see if we can actually carry this stuff back. All right, so I'm done with the town board. It's only 830. I seriously doubt it's going to fit in Windswood, but we'll go ahead and give it a shot. Now, notice here that I just did it. I just used my house not too long ago, about 6 minutes ago, and it's only going to cost me 47 Azoth to cool it down. But if I travel with all the stuff I have on me now, it would cost 357 Azoth. So your house really has a huge benefit. It is a massive, massive benefit. Now that's a tier 4 house or a tier 1 house, doesn't matter. This has the same value of being able to reset that cooldown and be able to travel back to your house using a very little amount of Azoth. Now the shorter that time until it resets, the less amount of Azoth that you're going to use. Sometimes it'll be 30, 20, 10, depending on how long it's been since you've actually traveled there and reset that cooldown. All right, now I seriously doubt I'm going to get all of this in here, but we're going to go ahead and try to get as much in here as we can. Oh, God, look at those crafting mods. All right, so the biggest thing right now is stone. I'm not able to get the stone in there. Maybe I can get these smaller stone in there. This one? Yes. Okay, so really my problem is stone right now. Maybe I can take this stone elsewhere. Maybe I can cut it in half. No, how much is this? This is 276 weight, and I have less than 100, so 80 weight. So let's go ahead and do that, and then it actually shows you what your weight value is down here. So if you actually crank this back down, it'll show you that your weight's 79, and then you can try to put that in there. Oh, or not. Maybe it's less than 79. Just take a rough guess. Let's try 69. There we go. There we go. That sucker is maxed out. Now, one of the things that I also want to do, everybody, is I don't want to keep all this random stuff here. I don't think. Now, I'm going to give all of these away or use them for repair kits or whatever I feel like doing to my members, along with all these water moats and crafting moats and all that. And I'll save all that up for Saturday. But I do want to have enough stuff that I can go to my town board and keep working this town board. The Winswood Towns board is going to be my main area because it does have my large house. I want to keep reducing my taxes until my taxes are literally, even if they crank the tax all the way up, it would still be just next to nothing, which saves me a tremendous amount of cash. Now look at that. Look how many we got done now. All of those done, easy peasy. This one I know I'm not going to do. Fishing I know I'm not going to do. I'm going to go ahead and cancel these ones because I know I'm not going to do those for right now. Flint's pretty easy. Flint's pretty rugged leather. Not going to do fishing. Now, that's the first thing I do whenever I go into the town board is cancel all the ones I know I'm not going to do. I just know by playing for so long that there's just certain ones I'm not going to take the time to do because they just take too long. They're not worth your time. It's better to go do the other ones. And while you're doing the other ones, the town board is resetting, which is awesome. And these ones are very much worth your time. Like that. And then we'll turn that in. Good to go. So we got to grab some flint and some 25 rugged leather. Let's see if we have enough for that. And again, look how all the crafting is right by the town board and everything. Again, it's just really, really nice to have it all there. The only thing that you have to go over to this side for is the arcane, the leather, and the workbench. And, of course, the faction vendor if you're a syndicate. But, of course, rugged leather was how much? How much rugged leather? We need flint, and 25 rugged leather. Okay. Let's see if we can do 25. Let's go ahead and get some of our resources that we just brought back. We can do 15. All right, we'll take 15. Or wait, no, we'll wait. We'll wait and do the coarse level leather first. We need 4. We need 10 more, so we need to do 40 of these. So 40 of this. And the reason why you want to do a lot of this at the same time is that you sometimes get a bonus. And there we go. There's 25. And then we'll make 25 of those. And sometimes you get a bonus, 1, 2, on top of the ones you're crafting. So you might as well go for that bonus. Now, see, I don't have any other purpose for this stuff. I don't make anything. I don't make anything other than making stuff to turn it into the town board. But it's not like I'm doing a crafting. So it has no other purpose other than to either give to my guild members or to work the town board. So I don't really worry about if I run out of said thing. I gotta wait for it to load. Come on, town board, load already. There we go. And then turn that in. All right, now flint's pretty easy. We need 20 flint. Actually, let's go out this way. And I know just where to go. Oh, look at this. Marauders out here. Doing their thing. Oh, yeah. Hey, look at this. They're out here having some fun. Getting a battle on. Getting their battle on. But I'm busy. I'm questing tonight. Not doing no PvP for today. These quests are so easy, everybody. Usually where you find water edges, or in the water itself, you'll find a good amount of flint. So I usually run down here by this waterfall and this fishing area. Just look along the water's edge. Not what I wanted to do, but whatever. And again, you got to make sure you aim at the thing, otherwise it'll grab the wrong thing. Now make sure you don't drown doing this. You can jump out of it if it starts grabbing the wrong thing. Alright, so I need 5 more on top of that. I just happen to know. 3, 4, 5, Grab a few more as a just in case. All right, and that was as hard as that was. Everybody, literally just run down there, grab it, and run back, turn them both in. GG. GG to the G to the GG. Oh, there's no elites up there? Getting owned, huh? Oh, there you go. Put your battle on. Interesting thing is I very rarely ever see the Syndicate just standing around out there fighting. I think that's a difference in the mentality of those different factions. The mentality of Marauders is all in, PvP, GG, let's do it, let's go all in. Also, sometimes a little toxicity in there. But, you know, when you're hardcore at what you do that. And I find the other peeps are like that. But very rarely do you find a large group of the Syndicate just standing out there trying to prove how awesome they are at PvP or whatever it is. Very rare do I see that. But maybe that happens on other servers. I don't know. On the servers I've been on in closed beta, open beta, and then the preview, very rarely do you see a huge group of Syndicate doing that. That's because Syndicate's off doing other stuff. I find most of the time. They're busy doing some other thingies. Ah, come on, town board. What are you doing to me today? Come on, I got things to do. And there we go. Oh, and we got light rations and fibers. Cool. Turn fibers in. I do this all day, everybody. All day. Another territory standing. Property tax. Whoop, whoop. Oh, 30% reduce in my property tax. See, that's why I do that. Reduce that. Cost me less cash. Now we're over here making ourselves... Why have we not got our town projects pinning? There we go. 15 energizing rations. We'll see if I have enough. I have enough for 3. About fish fillets. Let's use fish fillets instead. 15. And I got a couple extra. Maybe for the next quest. And there we go. Oh, I got everybody still muted over there. Guess I'll unmute him now. Unmute him now. I forgot. All right, we got that done. And there we go. So now what we want to do is we also want to go up to Brightwood here and start to work these 3. Or I can work Everfall, I guess. But I really want to work these 3 town boards in sequence. Now, I don't have a lot of Azoth. And normally what I would do is I'd run portals to do Azoth at this point. And try to collect a bunch of that. And whatnot, just so I can be traveling between the 3 town boards. I may or may not do that. I'll see. I write down about 70, down to 70. So what do I want to do here? Do I want to go to Brightwood? I think I kind of do. Okay, let's, first things first. Let's get all the stuff off of us. We get any more stone off of us there? No. Alright, how are we looking on our repair stuff here? Let's just go ahead and start scrapping all this random loot in here. Let's bind on equip. Can't remember if I linked all of this stuff or what this stuff is from. Let's just bind on equip. Bind on equip. That's my level 60 stuff there. I got an axe here. Oh, what's that from? It's level 22. Must have got that as a drop. I don't even remember. Now, at some point, everybody, I just start going in and start scrapping everything. I don't even care. I just get rid of it because I don't want to manage it. It's going really slow for some reason. Real slow stuff. A bunch of purples in there as well. Various different levels, 40s in here. I might sell that in the auction hall later. I've got myself a new fishing pole, a gauntlet, and a staff for when I hit level 60 to use until I get my actual gear from the faction, and then eventually you'll want to get your 600 gear, which is your top level gear, eventually down the road. So we'll get to that. So we scrapped some of that out. Now let's see how much more stone we can put in here. Let's see, about 150. Let's try that. Okay, that's good. Now we're getting there. And then maybe another 50 here. Let's go 40. All right, a little bit of this too. Oh man, we're riding it right to the edge. Now I find the thing that really sucks up a lot of my space is these potions that I never use. So I might pull these potions out of here too. But I'll show you a little trick with your Azoth. And that is, now that I've taken that stuff out, look how much it went down. It went down to 134 as well. And again, the lighter my character is, the less Azoth it is for me to go up there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and balance this out anyway. And I'll go ahead and take half this stone here. That's a lot of stone for that particular area. We'll go ahead and take a good portion of that out. We're also going to go ahead and split up our wood here. There. Where's our... Man, we really need more rawhide over here. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Need more rawhide. We got fur. We got thick fur. With just a little bit of rawhide. And then all this other random stuff. Let's see. Maybe take our potions out. And leave a stack of this. And maybe some of this other little stuff that will probably... Strong, and this is common. Not our common, our coating. Our strong ward. And then our... Where's our better tincture stuff? Common, common. I thought I had some strong stuff of that. Maybe I put it elsewhere. Ancient word, strong coating. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and put our common in there then. Then all the rest of these we'll go ahead and take somewhere else. That's blight, and this is corruption. You know what? Actually, let's leave our blight. We'll take all of those out of here. All right, so we got that. What else are we going to need? Maybe some of our ore as well, so we can balance our town boards. Something like that. I don't need all this other ore. Foodstuffs. Not a lot of food stuff here. I moved most of my food stuff to the other one. We already got our wood. We got our stone. Fibers. Go ahead and get on those. And then definitely more rawhide. And I gave away a bunch of... Oh, and our reagents here. Go ahead and cut those reagents in half. Alright, I think that'll get it started. Anything else in there? Definitely need to get more hide today. And we got some stuff to decorate our house with over here. We could either put that on our current house, or we could go ahead and take it over to our northern spot as well. So let's go ahead and work our way to Brightwood. Now, I could teleport, but I can also just run. I can just go ahead and grab all that loot and just run that way and just carry it over there. And so that's what we're going to do. Now, another thing I could have done, if I do have plenty of Azoth, is I could have just teleported there with nothing on my character, set the inn, reset my house, which means it only cost me 50 Azoth to get back, jump back, grab my stuff, and then go ahead and then travel to the inn to try to go the wrong way. To try to put all the stuff there. Because when you travel via the inn or you travel via your house, it doesn't cost you anything extra on your Azoth, right? When you are trying to travel without using that and you're just using your fast travel, always double check how much it's going to cost you. Because it could literally cost you 300 Azoth to travel one little step over, where you could have just ran there and you don't have to go and get that Azoth back again later on. So that's one of my biggest tips in the game. is make sure that you look every single time you travel. And I've done it before. I've traveled and used 280 Azoth for no reason, where I could have traveled there, set my inn there, traveled back, and it would have cost me 100 Azoth total. And then I could travel back for free because I have the inn there and travel there. So ways of saving your Azoth from Kismet. Some really good Kismet tips for you. There you go. Now, servers are going to come down at 12 a.m., which is 2 a.m. Or no, it's 12 a.m. 12 a.m. Our time, because I think it puts that in our local time. So yeah, so right now. Now, is that warning, is that in Pacific time or is that in our Eastern time?
I do believe that's our time.
I just dawned on me. Oh, I thought it was going to be 2 a.m. our time. But apparently not. All right, well, everybody might get kicked here in a minute, so just a heads up. I'm just going to keep running until they kick me. Usually it's 6 minutes after the hour because their world clocks are off. I mean, I use the atomic clock like everybody else in the world, but apparently they don't. They don't use the atomic clock, and they're usually about 6 minutes late. So this could give me 6 minutes running. Now, it's dangerous to stay on the server, I find, in most games, that you might get screwed over by that. So watch out. What's that green thing in there? Oh, I'm not getting flagged for PvP. Oh, they're like battling it out or something out there. What's this? Ooh, I can sign up for the war.
Chance to start the No Man's Sky expedition.
What do you mean expedition? You mean
Their new season.
Oh, I see. I see. They're that's like a multiplayer thing. I don't do any of that. Not yet, anyway. I'm really massively slow playing No Man's Sky. I like the settlements. The settlements are really fun in that game. But there's so much to do in that game. There's so much to do in every single game that I only have an infinite a certain amount of time. I don't have an infinite amount of time to play every single game. It's just too many games and too much time for me. And I only have so much energy to play games. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see if it kicks us. Right now, 12:02. And I'm going to keep on running across the world until it does kick me. Because then at least I'll be halfway across. Yeah, so everybody just be ready to potentially get kicked. And for those who haven't seen it yet, while you're getting kicked out, you can also check out the notes. The patch notes coming for 104, including server transfers and Outpost Rush coming back, increased to faction tokens that you can have. Like the current one I'm at, Tier 4, it's going from 25,000 up to 37,000, which is awesome. It's raising that. And then the top Tier 1 goes from 50,000 to 75,000. So that's going to be really nice.
Yeah, I read that. They're increasing them all by 50%.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Hey, did you see they're fixing that Starstone node issue?
Yeah, I was just talking about that on stream earlier. I was like, why is the smaller ones give you more? And apparently it's the larger nodes too, with Ori and all of those do the same thing. And it's just, yeah, it's like they just got the programming switch. You know, they just had it switched that, you know, they put the wrong numbers in the wrong thing. I feel like a lot of their stuff that they did that, you know what I mean? Like the quests, where the quest markers are, they put the wrong one with the wrong quest. Kind of thing.
Yeah, like we were running into, was it last night, night before?
Yeah, with that, yeah, last night with the PvP quests. Shaggy dog, shaggy dog. Trying not to be like that guy from Game of Thrones who just runs in a straight line. What a bonehead. He deserved to take an arrow to the knee, or in his case, into the heart. Yeah, he, you know, run, you know, someone's shooting a bow and arrow at you, bro. You get your zigzag on, man. You're like, no, I'm going this way. No, I'm not. No, I'm going that. Nope. You get your zigzag on, man. Serpentine. Make it at least a little bit of a challenge. You're running in a straight line. He's just going, okay, and get you. Right? Or jump, go flat on the ground. That's another one, too. Jump down, get behind a tree, get behind anything you can get behind. I don't know. Try to dodge it. That's what I say. Hey, good night, EBB. Good night. I'm not going anywhere until it kicks me. If it kicks me, then I'm gonna head out. But I'm gonna keep running for now. See how far I can get toward house number 3 out here. Then I still need to start making some cash. I'm gonna start building up some cash, and then I'm gonna have 3 houses. I'll have 2 smaller houses and 1 large house, and then eventually I'll go ahead and build it up where it is 3 full-size houses. But of course, first I'm gonna work on my taxes. I'm gonna work them taxes down first. And then, of course, we'll server move, and I'll probably work on it more on our new server as well. We'll get all that going on probably next week. I definitely don't want to test it on day 1. Really, this would be day like 14 or 20 that they've been doing these server transfers. But I'll let everybody else test it, find out what's wrong with it. And then when I feel it's rock solid, then I'll have members move. Because it's already a giant undertaking as it is. Everybody, you got to think, 90 plus people who want to come and join us here in the thing. It's a giant undertaking to dismiss everybody from the guild. Make sure that everybody knows what's going on, that I didn't just randomly kick them for whatever reason. And that I'm telling them, hey, you're welcome to come join us on the new server. Here's how you do your server transfers and all of that. And if you have any issue, make sure to contact customer support and all that.
Stand in that flag that whole time like we did. If somebody doesn't start the war before they capture it. But it's captured, so anybody can start the war at any time.
What's that? The fort?
Cap and I just captured the fort here at Morningdale, so war can be started.
Ooh, awesome. Awesome. Well, prepare to be potentially kicked here in a couple more minutes. They're saying 12 a.m., which is like right now. It says 10:28. 12 a.m. is a terrible time to do a time. You either do 12:01 or 11:59. It makes it easier to understand.
I agree.
As someone who streams overnight, that's why I have my time earlier at 10 instead of having it at 12 midnight. Confusing. Sorry, what was that?
I think they bumped the time up an hour.
I don't know. Because right now it's 12:07, so we should get booted right now. Oh my god. I thought that was me getting booted.
We were down here earlier. It was saying 1 a.m. for me, and now it says 12 a.m., so that's weird.
Woohoo! Free loot. I don't know. I'm just going to keep running until they kick me.
Yep. Same.
Yeah, mine says 12 a.m., which is Eastern Standard Time. Now, it was going to be 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, according to their thing that they put out. Because if it's 11 p.m. Pacific Time, it's, 3 a.m. our time. There's 3 hours difference. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing over there, but maybe they're putting it earlier so they, when they do down for maintenance, they can, have it up by the morning time. That's why if it takes like 5 to 8 hours, they'll have it up by the morning group or waking up to play in the morning. When I'm sure they have the server numbers on when the peak amount of people are playing at what time of day and all of that stuff. I'm sure they have a lot of that that they're constantly monitoring.
I imagine we're all holding signs saying, heck no, we won't go.
Yeah, normally they're 6 minutes off. I've noticed that in closed beta, open beta, and on the preview. They were exactly 6 minutes off each time when they were closing the servers or whatnot. But, I don't know. That could be tomorrow at 12 a.m. the way they got it written.
Mine says 10:27, 11 p.m.
Mine said 10:28, 12 a.m.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 10:27, 11 p.m. Pacific Time, which would be 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's what they got on their announcement. I don't know, everybody. Man, look at this Brightwood, man. Whew, man, look at all these things.
Maybe they don't know who's in what time zone, because that sounds like what you just said is off by 2 hours.
Oh, absolutely. But they just said 11 p.m. Pacific Time, so I just interpolated the time. Man, there are just a crazy ton of portals open here in Brightwood. Make me tempted to go run portals. Tempted.
All those portals we had in Morningdale when we were running PvP.
Oh, were you guys doing that today?
Yeah, we just ran a couple runs, and there was not a single portal here.
Oh, nice.
Cool. Or not a single portal after you're done, or there's not a single portal before you began?
Before we began, there was none.
Before or after.
Yeah.
At Morningdale, so you couldn't find any portals, or explain the rest of that to me. Explain me what you're talking about. It's not sinking in.
So when we were running the PvP factions, you know how we were trying to dodge all the corrupted portals that were out?
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, there was none this time.
But weren't you trying to run portals?
No, we were running PvP faction runs.
Oh, I see. I mean, but that was last night. But what were you guys doing today? I don't know.
Same thing.
You guys, same thing. Okay, so you were doing that today also. Okay.
Correct.
See, I have sleep apnea, so this stuff, you got to be real clear on what day it was, when you were doing it, all of those things, because otherwise my brain just goes, I don't understand.
Yeah, there was a few of us that wanted to get some faction points. So we ran down here and ran some PvP faction in Morningdale. Got
I still feel like that's the best place for the best bang for the buck.
Oh, absolutely. Well, the second I raise my cap on Saturday, man, we're going to go to town on those things.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But be warned, everybody, server transfers are coming back, so we're going to let them, have all the pain and suffering through the weekend. And then next week, potentially, possibly on Monday or Friday, we might move servers. So just a heads up. I'm not telling you what server yet. Do not use your server token to come to our server. Do not do any of that stuff. Do not come to Tritotus unless you're creating a new character. Do not do any of that. Do not do it. I don't want to hear it later on. Kismet, I use my token. Now I can't transfer servers or whatever. I think I've told you enough. I told you on the Discord. I told you on the Twitter. I told you here on stream about 50 times.
Yeah, I saw that.
Please do not do that. All right, let's take a look around Brightwood here. Let's see if they've got some tier 4 houses. Let's zoom in. See, they actually show the houses on the map. See, the map, I like these maps better because you can actually see what the heck's going on. The other ones are like, the map is a mess. You can't even see the houses or the buildings or anything in there. So if I had to guess, let's take a look at the houses and let's see if we can guess. That's a sideway house there. This got a balcony, a balcony. Maybe these or this one. Let's go try this one. Just happen to be right there anyway. This one over here. What's this here? That's a tier 1. Oh, look at that. Found it on the first try. I had no idea. I had no idea that that was it. So yeah, let's go take a look. What we got? Oh, got a nice little backyard. Oh, it goes all the way around the house. Ah, nice. So you can put stuff, this could be kind of your semi-front yard or side of your yard. And then backyard. Very nice. And let's go look at the upstairs. We got a balcony. Oh, look at this. Throwing those bunk beds in there. Sadly, no balcony. That is a bummer. All right. Well, we found that one. So we know there's at least a tier 4 here. And again, this is probably, yeah, tier 3. This one's a tier 1. Look at this big old cool house here. Look at that. Tier 2. I'm just looking at the price. The price tells you what tier it is and also what your rep level is. Man, I want to be up in the cool little thing right there. Look at that, way up there at the top of the church. Let's see. Is a house here? Could be. This looks like a tier 1 if I ever seen one. Oh, yeah, look, that one is blocked. That's not actually anything right now. Maybe it's the governor's personal residence. What we got over here? All right. Not bad, not bad. Again, this one right here is 15,000, which tells you it's a tier 3. What do we got over on this side? This is the inn. We want to be on the other side of town here. Yeah. I'm sure I'm missing some houses that potentially could be tier 3 somewhere. Let's go check these out back here. I don't know if I already ran across here yet. I don't think so. Yeah, tier 2, tier 2, 2. And that's a tier 3. Okay. I mean, you might as well go either the lowest one or the highest one, I think. That's just me. I'm either all in or not in at all. So yeah, I only see one tier 3 house here. I mean, tier 4 house. So we looked here. We glanced at these ones. Did we look at this one? I can't remember. Let's go look. And I'm literally just looking at houses because I feel like it's going to kick me, everybody. I don't know what's up with its kicking us or not. Oh, this looks like it's a nice one. Tier 3? Tier 2. Okay. Tier 2 there. Right by the workbench. And the forge there. I like the crafting layout in here. This isn't too bad. Oh, lady over here. Yeah, not too bad on the crafting. Kind of lined up in a nice central area. Town board's a little bit far away, but at least you got the storage shed by the town board. I like that. I like that layout. That's probably my second favorite layout. I like Morningdale too, but the fact that the town board is not by the thing is kind of a bummer. Let's go up here and look by the town board. These look like some big houses up there. Let's go look up there. And I've already forgotten where the other one was. I think it was this one. This one was the tier 3 that we saw. Or maybe it was this one back here. No, it was this one. That was the tier 3. I mean, tier 4. This was the tier 4. Let's go look again. Yes, that's the one. You gotta have 30 with Brightwood. Yeah, I'm trying to find places that have the tier 4s so I know if that's a place where I want to get the max level house. And let's see back here. What we got up here? Oh, this looks like my house in Windswood. Yeah, there's another tier 4 right there. All right, so tier 4 here, tier 4 over there. Is that a house next door? That's just part of this house. Yeah, that's my exact same house from Windswood. How close is that to our crafting? Not very close. That one would probably be better because it's right across from the storage and the town board. That one's closer to the town board there. This one's really nice. It's cheap and it's right next to that. But I could literally run out of that one. Go to the storage. Hit the town board. Speaking of town board, let's see what we got. Ah, they're not working the town board. Oh, bastards. I literally turned one quest in and got one. Got rep. That's funny. They're not working the town board either. Storage every time. That sucks. All right, another one that's not so good town board wise. Let's go ahead and see where's our inn right there. Let's go ahead and set this for our inn for now. I swear I'm going to go to every single house. I'm going to get my map out. Maybe we'll do that next week. We'll get the map out and we'll go to every single town and map out every single house and figure out what levels each and every house is. Or I might do that offline. Maybe I'll do that over the weekend. All right. There we go. So yeah, I think that's going to be my trifecta of houses. So Brightwood, Windswood, and then Morningdale. I think that's what we'll do. Seems like a plan to me. There we go. They left you in game because the tycoons are awesome. Well, there you go. Hey, we got one back finally. Down here in Cutlass Keys. About 2 hours left. Well, yeah, it says 12 a.m. on mine. my thing there, but I think it's wrong. I think whoever typed it in wrong. I bet you the auction's not very popping over here. 109 pages. Well, I guess it does have a good amount of stuff. I feel like I'm going to buy a lot of low-level stuff, everybody. Buy all the .01 stuff. Buy a bunch of that before we leave. Before we jump servers. I think I'm going to stock up on some cash over the next kind of rest of this week and then into the weekend. And then buy a ton of weak potions and a ton of common mana potions and so on and so forth from these various different places. Like right now, I should be buying that common mana potion because that's pretty cheap. And various other stuff too, so that when I take it over there and it's not .01, it's much more expensive, I'll have all that stuff for the town board stuff. All right. So I feel like we'll probably do our quests here and all of that. I'm probably going to call it there just in case they all of a sudden come up and do it. Probably a smart idea. Those trees are cut down in town. There you go. Yeah, another 19 minutes. And the only thing they got going right now is this. Now, maybe during the day that they'll have these going. Whoever's the governor of this location. Who's governing this right now? Unbroken One. Again, wait, don't they have two? Do they have Weaver's Fen too? Where did I see Unbroken One? Oh, it's Reekwater. Reekwater has it as well. Yeah, Reekwater, they have both of those. You can actually see their name underneath there. It says Unbroken One. So they have both of those. The losers, whatever their name is, packs, have... oh, those are different... Look, those are different versions of packs. Those are 3 different companies, but under the same starting name. Yeah, under new management there. Under new management there. So those 2 are together. And then that's a different one from this one. So those are like a coalition of those peeps. You can tell because they have similar names, potentially. I don't know for sure, but there you go. All right, I kind of feel like that's a good spot to stop, and then we'll come back and we'll quest up and do all that stuff. But tomorrow we're going to do the level 45 expedition, and then we are going to go ahead and also work on Saturday. Well, tomorrow also we're going to do some Fallout 76. But also on Saturday, we are going to... oh, wait. Wait, it's on Thursday that I'm going to do Age of Empires. Maybe I didn't screw that up. Wow, I just remembered. Hold on, let me... Look, see, I can't even remember my own schedule, everybody. Again, sleep apnea sucks. Big time. Let's see. What was... Was it tomorrow? It was tomorrow! Yay! I didn't screw it up. I just forgot. Anyway, because I woke up and I thought, man, wasn't I supposed to do Age of Empires? But it was tomorrow I'm going to do Age of Empires. So there we go. So I didn't mess it up. I'm good. GG. We're going to get that going on. All right. So we'll come back to this, everybody. All right, everybody. I'm going to head out. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right. We'll catch you later.
All right. I'm going to jump down to my mods here. And then I'm going to go ahead and jump to my office. And we're going to head on out of y'all. All right, everybody. Woo, man, that was 11 hours and 30 minutes of streaming right there because I've been going all day long because I was doing a stream earlier today where we did our Fallout 76 ops. Then we did some Satisfactory. Then, of course, we did battle mode for the whole half of the day. And then we, of course, are back playing some New World. So, man, that was a long day of streaming and running battles and playing games and doing all of that. So I feel like that's good. We'll take off just a bit earlier to get some rest and then come back all refreshed in the morning or afternoon, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, playing some Fallout 76. We're going to do our daily ops and then do some other stuff. Try to finish our monthly or our weekly, darn it, not monthly. Finish our weekly and then run a bunch of things and try to get me to a point where, bam, I can finish that scoreboard, and that'll actually give me some time to do some questing in the game, so I don't have to worry about doing my daily every single day. And then I can do some questing maybe next week and get in there and unlock some of that stuff that I have been very much neglecting for a long time. But if you want to see my actual schedule, bam, there it is. So again, I'll be streaming Thursday, tomorrow, Daily Ops, then some Age of Empires 4. Then we're going to do a level 45 expedition at 10 p.m. And then on Saturday, the Alchemist faction quest. And of course, they're going to up the faction amount that you can have. So now we can have even more tokens. We can pre-do a lot of tokens and hold a lot of tokens when we're running PvP missions and things like that. So very, very cool. Now, you can help out the stream, everybody, by simply going and following these links right, not there, this one. Following those links right there by going over and subscribing on the YouTube. Go over to the Twitter and hit that follow button. Go ahead and check out the Discord and my website. You want to join us in New World when we move to our new server, and you can transfer your character and come and be in the guild. Remember, we are running out of slots, so if you don't get your name on that roster, you won't be in the guild when we move. So make sure to get it on there quick. Otherwise, you'll have to go in a waiting list and then have to wait to join us later on. And then you can also support above and beyond by going to patreon.com. Now, if you are watching this in the future in YouTube or on YouTube, make sure to hit that subscribe, because that button's right down there, easy to hit, as well as make sure to go ahead and help support future videos just like this, including highlights, unboxings, and a whole list of other cool stuff coming down the road, as well as already on my YouTube channel. Go ahead and try out that patreon.com/Kismet. Know that 95% of that goes right into the stream, 5% goes to PayPal and fees, and none of it goes to me. It all goes into the stream. So there you go. So well use of those support dollars. All right, everybody. Now I got to press some buttons and flip some switches over here. Now, again, I will see you guys tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for some Fallout 76. I appreciate you all being here tonight. Always a fun time. We'll see you all next time, everybody. Bye, everybody.
Hi, this is Norbert. Thanks for watching. Press the subscribe button. We'll see you all next time. Bye.
Hey everybody, Kismet here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the center of the screen. Also, check me out live on twitch.tv/Kismet. I'll see you all next time.